So in today's video, I'm gonna be giving y'all, I'm gonna be putting y'all on, bro. I'm gonna be showing y'all and giving y'all the best Netflix shows and movies to binge watch. I'm gonna be giving y'all some Netflix and chill today. Like cause this is coming from a Netflix addict, y'all. The way I be watching Netflix, it's like. But anyways, I'm going to be giving y'all some of the best TV shows on Netflix and some of the best movies, thrillers, because y'all, I mostly watch thrillers, but I be watching them actions too and comedies, but mostly thrillers. But anyways, I'm going to be giving y'all all of that today, so stick around for all these movies and TV shows and all that. But before we get right into this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on your girl and whenever I post new videos for y'all. And also, don't forget to check out my Instagram, y'all. Make sure you go follow my Instagram. I will put it in the description box, and I will also put it right here. Like, y'all, make sure to go check out my Instagram because I be on there mostly. Like, I'm trying to be more active on Instagram, so just make sure to go check out my Instagram, which will be right here. Yeah, so without further ado, let's just hop in it. I got y'all when it comes to Netflix TV shows and movies, because your girl is really an addict. Like, I don't mean for that to come out sounding bad and all that, but I really be on Netflix like it's no joke, I swear. But but the first show, y'all need to go watch this. I'm pretty sure when this show came out, a lot of people was on it and all that. But just in case some of y'all still lost and confused about these shows, let me just tell you what's going on. So the first show I would recommend y'all to watch on Netflix. So the first show I recommend for y'all to watch is Lee Daniels Star. Bro, this show was playing. When this show first came out, it was really playing. Cause it took way too long for it to bring new seasons. I swear, this show pissed me off when it first came out. But this show is so good, y'all. I can't even explain. Ryan Destiny, Drew DeMorris, Ryan Destiny, Brittany O'Grady, Queen Latifah, Quincy Brown, y'all. Y'all better watch this show, I swear. But this show is basically about three girls trying to become famous, trying to become what's it called? Destiny Child. You know how Beyonce had those three groupies? They're basically three girls, three group of girls trying to become famous artists and all that. They make songs together, they release songs, they're trying to get their stuff out there. They have this guy, I swear, this guy High Heel, this dude kills me, I swear. I'm not trying to spoil the show for y'all, but all I'm gonna say is this dude, he helped them out to get out there. Even though this dude be smoking crack every fucking day, he be on crack, he be on all of them. But anyways, he was helping Star and all that, because Star is the one who met up with him. Star is the one who introduced the girls to him and all that. Star is the one who introduced him to the girls and all that because they were trying to get their stuff out there. They make music together. Ryan Destiny, the other girl and all that. They're trying to get their stuff out there. They be dancing in stages and stuff. Trying to get their stuff out there, like I said. So yeah, I would recommend y'all to go watch this show. Star is probably one of the best shows out there on Netflix, period. The Walking motherfucking Dead. The Walking Dead. Honestly, The Walking Dead is alright. I'm not I know some people they really be on that shit. The Walking Dead, a lot of people really love that show. I probably watched a few of the seasons from The Walking Dead. I think I stopped around season 5 or season 6. Actually no, season 5. Cause The Walking Dead was around season 1 and 5. It got really good, but then the whole season 6 and 7 thing, I gave up. I really did. Cause it was showing a lot of things that I really was not feeling. All my favorite actors all my favorite main actors kept on dying. Like, all my favorite actors kept on dying. So I was like, you know what? If they all gonna keep dying, there's just no point. There's really no point to watching this. Like, I swear, my favorite character, he died on the first like few seasons. I swear, like I was so mad. I was like, you know what? I'm done with this show. Like at this point, if they're all gonna keep dying, there's no point of watching this show. But I'm not trying to really spoil who died and who still lived in that show. Like y'all gonna have to go see that for yourself. But yeah, I would recommend going to watch The Walking Dead. I mean, that show is alright, to be honest. But if y'all like shows about like zombies and all that, cause I love watching shows about like the apocalypse, zombies, aliens, and all that. Like I'm really like a girl who loves watching shows about those kind of things. Movie, show, you name it, I'ma watch it, period. A zombie apocalypse, like zombies have come into the world and like it's killed everybody, like it's like around the world, and there's like a few people left that have lived, and they're all trying to survive. And like if they get bitten by a zombie, they turn into one and they're trying not to get bitten, and they be hiding. They're all on the run. Rick finds a few people like he can trust and all that, and they're all out on the run. Stranger Things. Oh my gosh, this is my show. I'm still waiting on the next season, like season 4, is it? Yeah. I'm waiting on season 4 because they said they're going to release it like this year, like around like October-ish. So I'm waiting. But Stranger Things, oh my gosh, bro. The first season, y'all go watch Stranger Things. 11, that girl, bruh. That girl, oh my gosh. Stranger Things, that girl 11, that girl is just 11 and Mike, bro. And like Mike and all his friends, they kill me, bro. They so funny. That show is so fucking funny. Like that show is basically like, it's kind of like about like creatures. Like 11, she's basically like this girl who has powers, who can like, she can control, well not really control, but like if like let's say creatures are coming at her trying to kill her, she can control them, she can like fight them and all that. She's the only person that she has the power to like fight them, kill them and all that with like her mind, her eyes, her body, like just push them and all that. I swear this show is the bomb. I swear this show, you will not regret watching it, I promise you. She's like a special, like she's not really like the rest of these humans like in the show. Like she's different. She got all these powers that she uses to protect her friends and her family and all that. Like at first she didn't have a family, but then like Mike and all his friends, they found her. Like I'm giving you a little teaser. Mike and all his friends, they found her and like they helped her out and all that, and she became part of like their little gang or pack or whatever you want to call it. Pretty Little Liars. Pretty Little Liars. I mean, bro, Pretty Little Liars. That show, like at first, when I first watched this show, I do not know why. I really don't know why. I feel like till this day, I don't know why. But every time I watch Pretty Little Liars, I really be feeling like A is like standing right like in the corner of my bedroom when I'm watching the show. Like that show gives me like, it gives me like these vibes, and I feel like when I'm done watching the show, I have to sleep with the light on because I can't. Like that show, that A character, that shit scares the fuck out of me. Like I'd be like, no, baby, we're not doing this today. And like no, but like when I first like, Pearl Liars is probably like, it's out. Like it's actually it's a good show. I would recommend it. Like if you're like into them girly TV shows kind of thing, then yeah, Pearl Liars is for you completely. Liars. I'm pretty sure everyone has seen Pearl Liars, and if you haven't seen Pearl Liars, bitch, what are you doing with your life? It's basically about these four girls. These four girls, they like their friend. Well, she didn't really die. I mean, that's what everyone thought. Like that's what the whole town thought. This girl, like, what's her name? What was her name again? Her name was frick. Allison. So basically, Allison, everyone in the town thought that she was dead, but nah, this girl just went missing. Like, I'm not really gonna spoil how, like, she went missing. I'm not gonna give y'all a little detail. Like, no, I'm not gonna go into the details. Y'all gonna have to see that for yourself when you watch the show. But anyways, Allison, everyone thought that she died because in the newspapers, it said that the girl was missing. Maybe she died or whatever, because that's what everyone thought. Like, she left, she was gone, so they were like, what's up, like, where's she at? So yeah, but anyways, this girl went missing because of so and so. But anyways, when she went missing, her friends, like, at first they all got separated, they all moved on with their lives, but then somehow, like, they got reunited, and then they started looking for clues of where she is, because once they found out that she was actually alive and not dead, they started looking for clues on who killed her, who did this, like, looking for clues on where she at, and is she really missing, if she, like, really dead or not. Like, they were all looking for clues, and it basically shows their lives and all that. Like, y'all just go watch this show. If you're, like, into them girly TV shows, Pretty Little Liars is for you. I promise you will not regret watching Pretty Little Liars. But if you're not into them, I don't really recommend it. These girls, it took them till, like, season, like, 4 or 5 to really realize that their friend was not actually dead. It took them that long? Like, are you... This should really have called this show Pretty Little Dumb Liars. They should really have called this show that, like, Pretty Little Dumb Liars, because they might be pretty, but they really dumb. It took them that long to find out that their friend wasn't actually dead. That's the part that I'm still trying to understand, like, wrap my brain around. Like, I swear. Grey's Anatomy. Y'all, this show is not for the weak, I swear, because I know not a lot of people have the time to be watching Grey's Anatomy, because this show has 15 seasons, like, has like 16 to 17 seasons that are not actually on Netflix. They're, like, in those illegal websites, but, like, the original one, it's like, it has 15 seasons. This show, Grey's Anatomy, is not for the weak, boo. I promise. It's not for the weak. If you know you can't really handle watching 15 seasons, honey, this show is really not for you. Because I tried getting my friend to watch this show, and this bitch was like, nah, I can't do that. 15 seasons? Like, what the fuck? Like, that's like my whole life. 15 seasons? Nah, girl, I'm not doing that. Like, it's too much. Like, this show, Grey's Anatomy, it's not for the weak. But let me just tell y'all what this show is about. Grey's Anatomy is basically about this girl, what's her name? Meredith. She starts a job at this hospital. She basically starts working at this hospital where her mom is kind of famous from, like, working at as well. So she starts working at this hospital. She was new, and then she met up with this dude named Derek, and, like, they had, like, this relationship thing going on. At first, there was not really much going on, but then, when the show was, like, around, like, a few seasons, then they had, like, this whole relationship. She's kind of like famous and known because her mom was kind of famous. She won all these awards for, like, doing all these jobs and all these things, and, like, everyone in that hospital knew her because of her mother. Her mother won all these awards because of all these things that she did. Jane the Virgin. This show was actually good though. Like, so this show is basically about this girl, Jane. It's basically about this girl named Jane. Like, she found out that she was pregnant because when she went to the hospital, this girl, like, she accidentally put, like, the wrong, like, what's that thing called? Yeah, I'm really bad at these. Like, I'm really bad at explaining these things. Jane found out that she was pregnant with someone else's eggs inside of her. Like, it wasn't hers. It was like another person was supposed to have those eggs, but that doctor is really the guy that she started dating. Like, what's his name? What was his name? Raphael, or whatever, however you pronounce this man's name, this fine ass man, like this guy Raphael, like his sister accidentally put like the eggs inside of Jane, and that's how she ended up pregnant with her little kid. You know, I'm not gonna give out the baby's name. Who, if it's a girl, boy, y'all gonna have to go see that for yourself. But this show has like 5 seasons. The Fosters only has 5 seasons, same as Jane the Virgin. So The Fosters is basically about this girl named Callie. Oh, she was in juvie because like, you know, she was separated from her brother. Her brother was in no, not like cuz she's a foster kid, and like she was like a really stubborn, she's like a really stubborn girl, a stubborn foster kid, because her mom died and she was only left with her dad, and he didn't really like her because he abused her and all that. So like she was in, like, at first she was in foster care, but then because of all these things that she did with her foster family, they didn't really like her, so she got sent to juvie, and her brother was still in this foster family, and she was trying to get him out, but she couldn't because she was in juvie herself. So yeah, so these two couples, what's their name, Steph and Lena, they got, like, Lena is actually the one who, like, she bailed her out from juvie and all that, so she brought her into their family, like, because these two couples, they're like basically lovers. That's all I'm gonna say. So Steph and Lena, they basically adopted Callie and Jude, but it took them a while to like really adopt them. Well, first they adopted Jude and then they adopted Callie. When Lena brought her into the family, they have cause they're like Steph and Lena, because they couldn't really because they didn't really want to have kids, so they decided to well, technically Steph has this kid Brandon, so that's like the only kid that Steph really had. But other than that, Steph and Lena didn't really have kids together, so they decided to like adopt kids. Like literally, that's all they did. They literally just adopted. So they adopted Mariana, Jesus, Jude, and I think that's it. Yeah, they adopted all those kids and they were all together. They all went to school and did all these things. Callie is a troublemaker. That's all I'm like. Y'all get the gist when I say she's a troublemaker. She's not really a girl that follows the rules. She makes up her own rules. She doesn't go by anyone else's rules. So yeah, she's a hard-headed kid. Like, she really gave them a hard-ass time. Now that I've given y'all all the good shows to go watch on Netflix, let's hop into the movies, cause y'all, I'm coming through with the movies now. Okay. So the first movie I would recommend y'all watch, and I know a lot of people have already seen this. Like, when this movie got Taraji, I know a bunch of people have already seen this movie, but I'ma just mention it still. I don't care. What Men Want. Like, yo, Taraji, like, the minute I heard Taraji was in it, I knew I had to watch this movie. Taraji, like, she doesn't really get along well with men. She was like, cause she was working in this company, and like they weren't really treating her right because she was working with a bunch of like men and all that. They weren't really seeing her worth, her value. They weren't really valuing her in that job. So she decided to she decided to prove to her boss she really decided to show that women deserve to be seen, like to show all these guys, all these men in her company, that like women can get shit done as much as men, period. So basically she was trying to do all these things. Like, she didn't really understand men, because like she didn't really like them, she didn't really understand them well, because all these men, like, she's a very competitive person in the movie, and she was trying to show all these things, like how women can get things done just as much as men and all that. But like it didn't really work out too well at first. But then, she went to this juju woman in the movie. I don't even know what the juju woman name is. Yeah, but she went to this juju crazy ass woman who told her future and those psychics kind of thing. Yeah, she went to this psychic and basically told her her future and all that. But then when she told that psychic her problem that she was having in her company at work, that juju woman gave her this tea and all that, her this tea, and then she could suddenly out of nowhere she could hear the what men could she could hear the thoughts of men, what men were thinking in their head. She could hear all their thoughts, their nasty ones, their crazy ones, their stupid ones. She could hear all the thoughts that men were that were going inside their mind, their brains and all that. She could hear all that. At first she was freaking out. She thought she was on crack or something. But then she realized that it was that tea. That tea that juju woman gave her, it really did something. It really popped. It really woke her up and all that. Nobody's fool. Nobody's fool. Y'all. Tiffany Haddish. If y'all know this girl, Tiffany, from Girls Trip. Girls motherfucking Trip. Oh my god. I didn't even put this other movie in my list. But anyways, it's about this movie is about this girl, what's her name? This girl, Danica, she started this is why online dating is not it. People should really stop doing this online dating. It's really, y'all really gonna get catfish. You gonna think you dating Mr. Handsome, but Mr. Handsome is he a broke ass nigga. He lives with his mama and all that shit. I swear. This girl, she really thought she was dating, dating LeBron James and all that, but nah. She, cause all her friends were telling her that nah, this dude that she's been dating for however long she's been with him, this dude, all her friends were telling her that nah, girl, sis, listen, you are being catfished by this dude. You are being catfished. This dude don't exist. This is some other dude playing you, messing with your mind and all that. But she didn't want to believe them at first, but they show her proof. But then the funny thing is the dude that she was actually talking to, he was actually real. At the end of the movie, well, not at the end, but in the middle part of the movie, he actually turned out to be real, really who he said he was. He just had bad connection, bad internet service and all that. So that's why everyone was thinking oh no, he's just deceiving you, he catfishing you, making you think that he's really the dude that you're talking to when he not. Blind Side. Oh my gosh, this movie is so good. The Blind Side. This movie is so fucking good. This movie is so freaking good, bro. I swear, The Blind Side, y'all, you will not regret watching The Blind Side. I promise you, you will not regret watching The Blind Side. But anyways, The Blind Side is basically about this woman, what's her name? Sandra Bullock. Am I saying this right? Am I saying her name right? But I don't care. But anyways, Sandra Bullock, she helps this dude in the movie named Michael, or her, however you say his name, Michael. Yeah, she helps him because Michael, he's a homeless dude. So Sandra, she adopts him. She brings him into the family and she starts helping him out. She brings him to school. She gets him into school so that he can have an education, a future, a career, a life, because he's homeless. He don't really got nothing much going on for him. So she adopts him into the family. She introduces him to everyone. She white and she wanted to help a black dude. She basically helps him out. Because the dude was interested in sports, so she helped him out with all these sports things to figure things out. But then a lot of people had mixed feelings about this. A lot of people, because y'all know how people be hating. Y'all know how people just they be all nosy and shit. They don't mind their business. Like, there's nothing wrong with a white woman trying to help a black man trying to do good in life. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, y'all be seeing that as something bad. Like, boo. Boo. It's the 21st century. If that's bad, like, there's something wrong with you. Like, there's nothing wrong with a white woman wanting to help a black man. There ain't nothing wrong with that. She's doing a good deed. Like, honey, you, oh my, bro, this show, the dude from Gossip Girl, his name in the show is Joe. So this Joe, this psychotic ass motherfucker, this dude, like, he might be crazy and weird and shit. I swear, this dude is so funny. And it only has like 2 seasons. Oh, so it only has 2. Oh, I thought it was 3 seasons. Oh, never mind. So go watch this show. It only has 2 seasons, y'all. It's not even that long. If you tell me you can't watch 2 seasons, there's something wrong with you. I swear. But anyways, I recommend this show. So the show is basically about this dude named Joe. At first, in season 1, I'm just gonna give you a little teaser about season 1. So in season 1, he starts obsessing about this girl named Beck. This girl Beck. He literally, before he even introduces himself to this girl, before he even talks to her, approach her and all that, he really creeps the fuck out of her. I swear. He checks her Instagram, her friends, her family, everything about her life before he really gets into all that. He really checks, because the thing is, this dude he kind of like got his heart broken, like, with this other girl. Like, I'm not even gonna get into that. Y'all gonna have to figure that out on your own when you watch the show. But like, he really checks this. Like, he really like he's like a detective. I swear. Like, he really like figures out this girl's whole freaking life before he really introduces himself to her and all that. So basically, when like they meet up and they start talking, they're like together, they're in a relationship and all that. But the thing is, her friends and family, they do not approve at all. Like, she even, like, before they got into like a whole relationship, she had this boyfriend. What's his name? She had this dude that she was seeing. What's his name? I don't even know his name, bro. 40. Yeah, she has this dude, like, she has this dumbass dude of a boyfriend, like that she was seeing, but then she wasn't really into him anymore. Like, she really wanted to like break up with his dumbass. So like, that's what she did. Like, all Beck's family and friends, they do not approve of this Joe, because like her best friend, what's her name? Her best friend, the girl from Pretty Little Liars, Emily, her best friend in the show, Peach, yeah, Shay Mitchell. This girl does not approve, because this girl was really overprotective of her friend. She just wanted the best for her, but she could see that Joe was not it. He was not the one. Coach Carter. This movie is about like this man. He becomes a coach at this school, and he becomes like all these boys, like all these boys, like he becomes their coach, like for basketball and all that, like. But the thing is, this dude, he doesn't just care about the fact that like he's coaching them in basketball. He doesn't really care about the fact that they win games. He doesn't just want to help them in basketball. He wants to help them with their future, their grades and all that. He really trying to get deep with these dudes, even though these dudes are not serious at all about school. They don't even mess with school. I swear. They be skipping their classes. They don't even do their assignments. They be doing too much. Like, journey to the mysterious island. I wanted to go there, so he told his dad about it. At first, his dad was like, "Nah, you're not doing this." But then he's like, "You know what? Since you keep bothering me about this, I'ma just go with you. I'ma go with you, keep you safe and all that." So like, him and his dad, they basically went to this island with these two other people, these two people and the dad and the son. They went to this mysterious island to look for the treasure, because like this dude, like the son, like his grandpa went missing like a couple years ago. Like, he went missing, and like he had this treasure like in like this map, and he's trying to find where the treasure is and all. Like, just watch the movie. I'm not really good at explaining like all these things. Just watch the movie. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. It has like, what's his name, Dwayne Johnson in it. So just go watch the movie and see for yourself. But this movie I recommend. Yo, I have like a whole ass list of movies that I wanted, like movies and shows that I wanted to like give y'all as well. But I feel like this video has been way too long, so I'm gonna end it here. Like, I'm gonna like cut it short a little bit because I feel like this video is gonna be like probably like 30 minutes long. If y'all want me to make a part 2 to this whole Netflix binge watch thing, then make sure to give this video a like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that post notification bell so I really know y'all really want a part 2 to this video. And also comment that you want a part 2 to this video. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in with your girl. You already know. And also, make sure to go follow all my social medias. Make sure to follow my Instagram, y'all. I'm not only going to leave it in the description box, but I'm also going to put it here as well. Make sure to go check out my Instagram. Follow me. Keep up with your girl. Make sure you don't miss out all my videos and all that. Like, tune in with your girl for next time. And I will see y'all. I will see y'all in another one, y'all.